You're watching the Arise News Hour. Time to take a look at the headlines from the business world. Germany has declared an early warning over possible gas supply disruption amid a payment standoff with Russia. Russia had demanded so-called unfriendly countries pay for its gas in rubles from the end of the month. But the EU, which mainly pays in euros, has rejected the idea. Moscow clarified the move to ruble payments would be gradual. But German Economy Minister Robert Habeck has urged consumers and companies to reduce consumption in anticipation of possible shortages. Germany gets about half its gas and a third of its oil from Russia and has warned that it could face a recession if supplies suddenly stop.
The early warning level is the first of 3 possible levels. It is a monitoring of the situation. A crisis unit is being set up within the ministry. It is important to emphasize that security of supply is guaranteed, that all contracts are being fulfilled and that gas and oil are arriving in Germany as planned. So it is a preventive or precautionary decision that I have taken today.
Now, we're less than a day away from a crucial meeting of leading oil exporters, with OPEC under pressure from the West to urgently raise oil production levels. Russia is sending delegates to the meeting, potentially complicating an already thorny diplomatic situation. Meanwhile, industry experts are asking whether oil-producing nations actually have the capacity to replace Russian crude. Well, earlier I spoke to one of Britain's leading lawyers in the oil and gas sector, Richard Tyler. I asked him whether OPEC is likely to speed up production.
I have to say I'm not particularly optimistic about that. I think the fact that OPEC now meets as OPEC Plus with the Russians and that the big players in OPEC Plus are now Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates, and Russia. I don't think I doubt that there's going to be political appetite amongst the Saudi and UAE ministers to go against Russia if Russia is against increasing production. And then you've got the secondary question of, even if they did agree to accelerate increases, what is the capability of Saudi and UAE to react? I mean, I think they can react, but it is notable that OPEC isn't actually producing quite at the existing production limits that they've set. It's underproducing at the moment. So how much they can ramp up in the short term is open to question, even if the political will was there.
That was Richard Tyler, a leading energy lawyer here in London.